What is up, guys? This is Harv with Harv's Corner. What we wanted to do today was just kind of throw some news out there just to kind of update everybody on the channel, where we're going and what we're going to be doing with a whole lot of stuff. With that being said, there's a couple of cool things to talk about, and I figured this would be a good opportunity just to kind of throw it out there so you guys have that information. First and foremost, I have some plans. So once our Conan playthrough is getting, I don't know, it's probably about 2/3 of the way done. We still got some episodes to shoot, to record and edit and throw out there for you guys, but that should be getting done relatively soon. However, once that is done, I do have a plan that if you've been watching the streams or in our Discord, you've probably been seeing that we're probably going to stand up some sort of community server for ARK. So the prerequisite of that would be probably to be a member in our Discord. So definitely check our Discord out, so that way you guys can see that and interact with us, and we know what we want to load and what we don't want to load. So there's two kind of alleys that I want to go down with this. So our ARK playthroughs, our current season with ARK is currently coming to a close, and we're going to switch over to the next season, season 2, which is more than likely going to be on Crystal Isles with a long list of mods that we're probably going to work on within that server. Now, option 1 is the community server can be an exact replica of that, so you can kind of use the same things that I'll be using throughout that single player journey if you want to do that. The second option would be, and like I said, this is really if everybody gets involved inside of Discord, if we can get together and collectively decide that we want to do, everybody gets to vote and has a say, and maybe we take a poll on what mods or what maps people want to see, and we get all that information together and we do a public server based on that as well. And while we say public, it's really going to be like a private community server. I'm going to do maybe like a 20 slot sort of thing, and first 20 people to come to me and say, hey, we want to get in on this. We'll get passwords. We'll do it that way. But I don't want to have it. I don't want to leave it completely open for just about anybody to come in there. It's going to be a laid back server. We're going to have some laid back rules. I'm not going to be running admin all over the place to try to be everybody's everything. It's going to be a low key hang out, have fun, PvE server with some mods included into that. So with all that out the way, the next thing I want to talk about, and I've gotten a couple messages directly on Discord and elsewhere about how to do this if you choose to do this, and I don't like talking about this subject. Ugh, man, I don't know. So here's the thing. So a couple people have asked me if how to support the channel in certain ways, blah 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 blah. So because we became partnered with YouTube, and again, let me back up with this. At no point in time, we're going to set this preface. At no point in time am I ever going to ask you guys to give me money. That's not how it's going to work. But I have gotten questions about how to do that and which way to do that. I guess someone asked me about a Patreon. We don't have a Patreon set up. So we will, because we're partnered now with YouTube and we do generate a little bit of revenue through ads and things like that. The other options are through like some things like Super Chat and the stickers on our live chat. You can donate money that way. But specifically, we are opening up memberships for the channel. So it's going to be like a 3-tier system. And if you don't want to contribute to this to become one of those members, please do not think you're going to be missing out on anything. You're going to see everything on the channel that you already have been seeing. The difference is the memberships are going to provide a little bit extra stuff, a little bit stuff that's a little bit more interactive with chat, badges and emojis and things like that. But there'll be a couple different tiers that might give you early access to videos, or we might, if we get enough of certain tiers, we might do a private stream just for those people, kind of a Q&A and maybe talk about where the channel wants to go and other things that we want to do with it. But that is going to be unloading, so the membership thing is going to be a thing. You're going to be able to do that if you choose to do that. But please do not feel at any point in time, don't ever feel like you have to do this. Never. Not for 1 second. Don't feel guilty if you don't feel like you have to. No. These are just options that I want everyone to know are there if they choose or if they want to go down that rabbit hole. Fully up to you guys. Not a big deal either way. I started this channel with the sole idea of having some fun, creating some content, and seeing how people react and whether they enjoyed it, and maybe spreading a little bit of knowledge around. So far, so good. And I'd like to keep going down that road. Would I love to see the channel blow up to like 1 million subscribers? Absolutely. Am I gonna lose sleep and be heartbroken if it doesn't? Nah. Much more concerned with the quality of people we have over the quantity. With that being said, I think that is pretty much it. The other thing that I did want to ask is, and this is kind of a survey, I guess, so definitely leave a comment here or jump into our Discord and leave a comment there. I do check it as much as I possibly can. As far as, obviously we're kind of centered around the ARK universe and ARK mod reviews and ARK 101s and ARK building and ARK gameplay. We have introduced a little bit of Conan playthrough in there as well. I might possibly start doing a little bit of maybe 101s, mod reviews, and things like that within Conan, maybe some build videos. But again, I'd like you guys' thoughts and opinions if you'd rather see that, or if you'd say, nah, stick to Ark. I like both games, and I like quite a lot of other games too, but I do want to know you guys' opinions. Also, when our Conan episodes do run out, we might be bringing another game in, just to kind of a playthrough series. So I kind of want to keep doing different survival-esque playthrough series games while we're still doing Ark. So basically we always have Ark as our primary, running around doing all sorts of stuff in the Ark universe, but then I also want to have something secondary kind of playing as well, to maybe just to break things up a little bit. It also gives us a little bit more advantage to stream a couple different games as well. But that's pretty much it, guys. I know we typically don't put a video out on Tuesdays, but I figured this would be a good time to just throw it out there just as a general, hey, this is what we're doing, and give you as much information as I could. I'm going to try to keep doing these periodically as a lot of things change, and that way you guys know what's going on. And I don't feel like I'm leaving anybody in the dark here, but that's it, guys. Look out tomorrow for our next Conan playthrough, and later on this week for our Ark playthrough, and we'll throw right into streaming weekend with Ark building videos and streaming each night and all that good stuff. But as always, guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time.